So, this has been in my mind for a little bit, can't even lie, when it comes to the whole, not even just specialist thing specifically, but this is where, actually no, this is where a lot of it stems from, because when it comes to specialists in Battlefield, it's not Battlefield. It's not Battlefield to me. I just don't think Battlefield when it comes to this, and I'm sure there's going to be so many servers in Portal that is not going to have anything to do with specialists, just straight up classes. Banned. You're not allowed. Here you go, here's a medic class. Here you go, here's an engineer class. Whatever you'd like to choose of the 4 or 5, depending on how many are put in. Because with this being different eras of Battlefield, there's different types of classes to choose from and different amounts, because Bad Company 2 had 5, Battlefield 3 had 4. So that'll be fun to try out when the game does release, and no doubt the community just digs their hands into every little nook and cranny of this Portal mode and attempts to make the most old school, and on the flip side, most crazy and wild shit you could possibly think of. But we're not here about Portal, we're here to talk about just faceless soldiers. Because this isn't even specifically a specialist thing in Battlefield, this is just a general thing, but Battlefield brings out so much of this because, okay, I'm starting to repeat myself here. Point being is, I was still hoping for the standard class system when going into this game, and that the specialists would just be the character skins. They wouldn't be separate. I was thinking that they would be inseparable. Classes and the specialist characters would just be one. You know, that's what I was expecting. I'm not even disappointed because that isn't what I expected, or what wasn't what I expected. It's because it's not Battlefield once again. That just brings me to another thing. It's made me realize how much I just miss playing as that standard troop in battle. You know, you're not this story-oriented individual, which, I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's perfectly fine. Just the idea of being yet another troop on the battlefield who just happens to be fighting enemy troops just like any of your teammates, I just prefer that. Like, when the reveal trailer of the game first came out, seeing all those troops fighting each other in the trailer, that's what I was expecting to look like. Or that's what I was expecting to play as, just another troop, you know? Because I just think it adds to the immersion. I think it just, you know, just being yet another troop within the objective or whatever it is, it really does make it feel more like war, as opposed to seeing the same 9 specialists run around over and over and over again, in seeing like 20 of the same one specialist, who I can't remember the name of any of them, so I'm not gonna attempt to remember the name of any of them. And aside from that, you have the specialist abilities, which there's that one wall hack one. Man, I'm definitely worried about how that's gonna affect the gameplay, because that could definitely be abused very badly if it's not well balanced. I would prefer it just not be in the game, period, but I hope they managed to balance it out well. I really do. Yeah, my concerns with specialists have not been alleviated. I'm still not on board. Like I said in the rant, the previous rant, this is a current rant, okay? I don't sound too angry, but it's just the feeling, you know? I feel as if I'm ranting. Even if it doesn't come across as too angry, it's still enough, so it's okay. But it's like I said in the previous Battlefield rant video, I want to love this. I want to love what they're doing. And for all I know, when the game releases, my opinion could take a total 180, but I just get the feeling that's not going to happen. And it would surprise me if I end up spending most of the time in the game in Portal instead of the All-Out War. I think that's going to be quite a few people. Not sure of how many people, but I think a decent amount. And speaking of modes and all that real quickly, Hazard Zone, oh boy. I really hope they know what they're doing with that. I saw the trailer for that and read some details, but I still have my concerns. So, all in all, that's really what I have to say. Not too much to add, just I miss playing as a standard troop. You know, you're not this soldier who stands out in battle with this great and, you know, energetic personality. Whoa, guys! Enemy down! Whoa! Target tagged! Someone get that vehicle! Come on, team! Let's go get it! No, I don't care. And let's keep it real. We all know it's just for the sake of selling cosmetics. It's microtransactions. That's all it is. Every game that you know, especially with AAA, has this sort of character setup just for the sake of cosmetics. That is what it comes down to. They want to sell skins, so no doubt an EA decision. Maybe the higher ups at DICE had some involvement with that choice, but I'm gonna say it's EA who's to blame for that. Mainly. Which, I mean, you don't have to make a whole system in order for the specialist thing to work. You could just have characters without any abilities and just cosmetics you can apply to them. That's all you needed to do. You didn't need to have it be two separate things. And, you know, having the option of not having to see specialists but just regular soldiers, which I think look much cooler. That would be nice, but doubt that's gonna happen. Anyways, now I'm done. Now I can't think of anything else to add. So that's gonna be it for the rant. Yeah. What do you guys think? You miss the Faceless soldiers? Or do you prefer what's going on now? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and with that being said, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, I'm out. Later.